Hi everybody, so today we're gonna take a look at this devlog here to the version 1.2 of this code to make maps for a platform. And so let's see where it's a little bit messy, this version here, but got a lot of new features as you see here. I can, like before, um, iterate through different tiles, of course. I've added some new tiles and added some stuff like trees, type of trees, always tiles that has more than one tile to form it. It's not very nice here with this. The shape is not very good. Then I got always. I thought to make some of these tiles where there are also two sort of tiles together, but it would have been too much work to make these the tiles with two kind of things overlapping like this. So I thought I could make something different and to have the chance to add together um, to put together. Sorry, let me just see what I got here. Okay, I wanted to have the chance to put a sort of two layers so that I don't have to um, worry too much about doing things like this where I have to so now if I go and choose one of the, I don't know, let me take one brick, kind of brick like this for example, and let me place it here. For example, if I want to make something like a building or something with this one over this, if I just press this or this, I will substitute them. Then there is this dark, this black color behind. So if I would make a something like a building, and with some trees down here, this won't be very good. So if I press A, okay, now I can place them in the behind the first layer. So there is a layer behind that I can create it just by pressing the key A and the key for and a forward place here that I can place my tiles, etc. with left key button key. If I do press here, you see it substitute that green. But if I want to place the green behind this one, for example, I just go here and press A, and you can see that now there is this green behind. I could always also, I can think to make something like 3 layers, so to make things even more complex. But and I think about this in the next. Okay, you see here I'm placing my tiles behind. beyond that wall. Also here, for example, if I press A and here, you see that it goes behind. And so I can make more complex stuff here. Overlapping two kind of so I don't have to create a load of these things. So I can, as you can see here, I can create more complex stuff. So in the next video, I will make some new tiles to make more complex kind of building, etc. Another thing that I want to see if I can rotate the tiles with pressing some keys, and I want to make also some kind of glasses, if I doors, etc. Okay, and now another thing that I can do is if I close this before I would have lost my work, but now if I go open again the program and I press L, it will load back everything I did before, because I save my work here with the, and I've used save last map and load last map function, and the save map is activated when I close the window. Here it is. When I press escape, it will save last map. The same thing when I press quit. And the save last map, now I use it, usually I just save it in a text file, but this time I want to make things more simple using pickle. And so I have, what is it? So when I close the window, it will write a file that is lastmap.pickle, and then we'll write into it my map1 list, where is the first layer, and it will dump it into this file, and the second layer I dump it into a second file with map 0. So I create a map 0 and map 1. The layer 0, it's been very easy to make it, because I've just I've done this. I choose this letter A and I place the block. I use it place block. So this the same function that I use to place the letters, to place the tiles on the first layer. I just added this parameter here, m equals 0. So if I don't write anything, it will place this letter that represents a tile. It will add it to this, where is it, place block. Let me go to the function. So it will check out where the mouse is and divide the position of the mouse by 32, because I'm using line and columns of these. The correspondent list, or in 2 dimension, represents a column and a row. And so to go from the position of the mouse to the column and rows of the list, I divide them by 32, because the tiles are 16 for 16 multiplied by 2. They are so 32 by 32, because the the screen is scaled. As you can see here, the screen built a transformed display that is scaled as the Windows side, and the display that is a surface where I built my tiles. It's the half of the dimension of the screen. So first I built the tiles on this display, and at the end I built this display on the screen at double sides. So to get back to the position, I have to divide by 32. So when I close the window, I save my file, my two maps and my files. And so then when I open back, I could also load it automatically. And maybe I will do it just now. So when the while loop starts, but I can do it pressing L. So if I want to do it when I just open, I just may do this. I can load maps and then load tiles. Let me see if this works. There you go. So now when I close, now I make some changes here, like let me just place some okay, this one must not be here, must place it down here. So now if I place some random stuff here, okay, nothing that has sense, but just to see the difference. And if I close it and I open it, now you see that it's all saved. So I use this, and now I could even do another things, and I could add another layer if I want to do even more complex things. For example, now I cannot put another brick here on the, I could put a brick after the trees, but I cannot put a, for example, this bush here and contemporary the brick, a brick. So for example, if I want, there is it's not very notable down here, but it could be handy to have a third layer. So let me do that. So we'll do map, map 1, map 0, and let's do map underscore 1 underscore or map 00. Okay, let me call it. So this is even behind 00. Now to make it will be not so difficult. I just have to do the same thing for this other. So I will save it here with 0000 here. I will save with Pico every map in a different file. I'm gonna do that same here and load it here. Then here gonna do this 000 and map 1. Now I need a button to place it, and I press A for the second layer, and I will use maybe Z for the the other layers, and I will call this one -1, m equal -1. So elif m is equal -1, I'm gonna use map 0, 0. Okay, now I think I made everything to add the third layer into this. So let's see if it works. And let me also save it, this one, as a new file. I remember I will, okay, map 0, 0 is not defined in load last map. I defined it here. Load last map. Okay, and Pygame. So here it is. mp equal map 0, 0. Let me see. Load last map. Let me see why. Map 1. Okay, I need to put it also here. This is where I forget to, because we generate the map with this map to list. So map to 0, now it should work. Okay, there it is. Now I must see if I can let me take one transparent. We need 2 transparent stuff here. So I will place this one here. Then I place another transparent one, like a bush or something. This one. Okay. Let me put the bush behind. I put this with the A. You see this one. And then behind, even further, I'm gonna put it with the Z. No, doesn't work it. So this with, okay, with the Z, I made something wrong here. With the Z, letters m equal -1. So this here should work. I think here it's correct. So the problem should be in place block. There should be, if m equal -1, map 0, 0 so the problem is not here then, but maybe it's here. I place this and this. Nope, I can't find. Or maybe so let me place this behind this. Nope. Okay. Let me place this. Nope. Now the A places, now the loop 0 has become the first one. This become the second one. No, the first, the second, so we need to I don't think this will change anything. So this is with the mouse button, with the A, it goes behind. Let me try another one. Goes behind, and now if I use Z, now Z will go in front. Goes in the same place than the first layer. Let me check out why. Map 1, map 0. So this is strange. Now everyone goes on top. Perfect. So if I press A, it goes on top. If I press Z, it goes on top. Because why? Play tiles here. Let me see blit tiles if there's a problem there. Okay, seriously? Let me change this because and map 00. So place block MP. So I'm just gonna do this. It's even more simple. Let's run it. Required position argument MP. Place block 154. Here I get also some problem for the I will have some problem deleting the maps now. Okay, now A places back here. Now let me see if I can place back this one. And then what happens if I press Z? Perhaps finally it works. Okay, get this is the first layer. This is the second layer, A. And now let me put the water here. This and this is the third layer, Z. Okay, finally seems to work. Now let me see if I can delete the first layer. Oh, delete block is not defined. Delete block. No, I can use, I think, always place block. Place block, place block, place block. Go open it. Let me check out. Okay, first layer, second layer, and third layer. Now let me delete the first. Now for the second, I need to press this and this. The right mouse button and then A. And then for the last one, I need to press the right mouse button and Z. Yeah, it works. So I think for the moment it's everything. The next time we will do something better with tiles here. Now that we have made this 3-layer kind of stuff, and see you next time.